76% so far this year, and there's one of the dreaded turnovers and dreaded run.
Can get the ball up the court. As you can see Clay hitting that three.
Needed that. Lively with a big swat on a rack attack attempt by Brandon Ingram. Got physical with Cooper. Lob pass was caught, bobbled, and then Thompson. 8 to shoot for PJ. Washington in the paint. Losses at home to the Spurs and Wizards. The Raptors have started here with Ingram. Off to second Mavs turnover of the game. Right now Dallas lead tests 16 against Atlanta, 29 against Milwaukee. The numbers so far for quickly. PJ with the rebound. Cooper in the open court. Cooper with his first basket of the game as we look at tonight's Volvo performance plan. 12 from the floor in each of the first 2 games. A throwaway for Dallas. A dribble. See if he can take him off the bounce. We'll flip it over to Clay for a three-pointer. Yeah. Shot clock situation. Toronto's moving it, but right now they got to shoot it. It's too late.
Running down to a low clock. That's the way you got to get back into.
Good to see Russell out there early because he didn't play much late the other night. And with that, the Mavericks retake the lead. Here is the going in for the Raptors. Drafted 9th last summer out of 8. But he is ready to go tonight. His first NBA minutes. Barrett's basket a moment ago tied the game. Now Barrett in the paint looking to score.
Footwork was awesome.
You know, another thing I like that Cooper's doing, I'm curious if you did this, Devin, but
relationship with the referees, they got to know who he is and he has to know who they are. I was over there on the bench a lot in year one.
That's not true. You started your rookies
to put some energy into this building.
Trailer, Lively fouled. He's averaging 7 points in the first 2 games of the season. Averaging a little over 14 minutes per game. Foul trouble, a lot. More changes made by the Raptors a moment ago. Grady Dick wants to say, number 1 at the top of the list, edging out Simone Fontecchio. Mamu, you can call him Sandro.
Okay.
You do whatever you feel like you need to do, Dave. Freeze.
Oh, no doubt about it. With a last name like that, he can fill it up. This is
then, you know, interesting to note that Jake Hitt said before the game that Max has played well. 6 out of 10 on 3 so far this season for Max Christie, and 10 of his 11 shots. R.J. Barrett's first foul. And Russell on the line, where he just went 1 of 2 a moment. Was a one-and-done player for the Buckeyes and had an awesome one season.
Get the ball in after a score bucket.
Bed's in the game. Second-year backup point guard from the University. Averaged 7 points, 4 dimes a game in his first year in the league. Scotty Barnes.
And they have some fun trash talk. Not the mean kind.
Perimeter. Mavericks, though, are getting a lot of good looks. That's one of their rare misses, but a putback. Deflection on the outlet pass. Najee still got it back. And the ball is... But D'Lo missed it.
He should have been dressed like Devin over here.
And now, Russ clip of just over 79%. Barrett on the drive and kick out. And a strong move made to the basket.
Initial hit, kind of in the head area.
I think that's a fair assessment, Devin. Yeah. Went 2 of 5 from downtown in that game. And tonight, remember you.
Yeah, you know what you're going to get out of Hardy. Instant offense.
Almost a zig when he should have zagged, but Dallas retrieved it. AD under pressure. Oh, Davis slips as Max had saved that in.
Man, that was a saucy save.
On the bounce, Jamal Shed. Mamukelashvili
Foul there, especially with the focus on straight line drives.
RJ deflection. Quickest to the ball is Jamal Shed. And he's in the open court, and Dallas needs a good possession here. They've shot it well, but they've been bitten by the turnover. 4 minutes at the end of the Spurs game, and then did not play coach's decision against Washington. Game is tied, and Barnes shoots another 3. He's made 1. But Devin, I applaud that on-pace guy made an appearance. The 2025-26 season. 7-point per game scorer, averaging 30 minutes a night. Dallas has gone with the same starting lineup, the same quintet to start each of the first 3 games. Hands it off to Abaji. Quickly just scored inside. Quickly with 5 points now in the quarter, up to 7 for the game. Here's a drive. Angle of that you could see how open the path was for D'Lo to go to the basket. The game on Friday, and there was a pivotal 13-0 San Antonio run.
Where he reverse dunked and was still standing on the ground. Yeah, that was insane.
Unbelievable.
I think so.
Yes. A good word. Klay Thompson is into this. It was obviously off target, but Klay Thompson has not been off target in this move from 6 to 5 last year. Of course, he passed the great Reggie Miller. He's about 105, not able to get the finish, but the alert tap out. Here is Klay under the defense, and 4 points in this game. He saw the 2015, the only players to have at least 20 points, 10 boards, 10 assists, and 5 blocking from AD's game last year late in the regular season. 23 points, 13 boards, 10. Davis with the free throws a moment ago, up to 6 points. They're looking for him again. So far, just quickly touching it, then leaves it for Abaji. Teammates with the Lakers. In the corner for 3. Tonight, Pirtle's played 7 minutes. He has 3 fouls. So this season, Pirtle playing tonight in career game number 700. Another catch in the paint by Anthony Davis. Not in position at first, but Dallas gifts it right back to them. And it's a dribble up 3. It does to your team building, to follow up on that point, is it just takes so many roster building mechanisms of moments in the game the other night, Skin, when you're trying to create a comeback.
Right.
Utah and Toronto and his NBA 40% from the arc. Max chased off the 3-point line. Lake box situation. Russell got it away. Puts Russell at 2 for 17 from the floor this season. Devin Harris did that a time or 2. That almost looked like a shot the way Shed passed that. The D'Lo shot clock buzzer beat Jamal Shed. Trailing the play, Scotty Barnes. Cooper's organized for a 3. No one has been able to extend on the scoreboard in terms of a lead. We'll leave it for D'Lo. Looking for the lock
against the Wizards to come.
Yes.
Very much so. Very much. Is definitely in his locker, to the ability to fill up the stat sheet with rebounds. 7 rebounds, 4 assists a game. That is a nice spin move by R19. Kickball of a pocket pass by Max Christie. Over the limit now. Toronto, 5 fouls.
But it did give a chance for in-house DJ Shippey to play.
Bring the fam to American Airlines Center to watch opponents for the Mavericks like the Pelicans. Leads Dallas with 12 points. AD has contributed 10 to the cause. Here! For 3. That's the first miss of any kind tonight. Mamu Kelashvili has 11. RJ Barrett has 10. Bit from a 3rd foul. He's got 2 in the first half. Shoot it more, Max. And tonight he's 3 of 3 from the floor and 2 of 2 at the line. Wasn't the best pass, and then Davis throwing it down the baseline, and it's an easy intercept, and it's an easy 8 in the first quarter. Now 11 for the game. Wow. Make it 12. He's catching it in the block, but he's off balance to catch it, which then obviously Washington on the drive created separation. Well, this is a big run here for the Raptors, establishing their biggest. It was great to see Dana Harp, Rowe, and Skin all out on the plaza here at American Air. A few more seconds as that ball goes out of bounds on the deflection with 6.6. Into Russell. And Russell puts it up.